that out. And here we are. Metropolis up here in the 12 o'clock position. The Red Terran, playing for Team Druids Esports, just defeated Dabu, showing that he can do it against a Zerg. Can he do it against a Protoss? It's DruidzDuggi.
Oh, I really like your introductions, man.
It's pretty good, right?
Can I introduce Harstem?
Go for it, man.
Okay. Who did he beat before this? Well, it was...
You're killing me, Sushi! You're killing me!
This game sucked, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. On the in the south, we have the Dutch Protoss player, the promising talent of the whole Europe continent. It's going crazy. It's FnticHarstem, who just beat this game suck without an S. And is he going to take his first qualifier win, or is he gonna have a tough opponent? You know, his opponent, the Terran.
That was beautiful, Sushi.
I was looking at the guy's name and I saw all these bars and I was like, crap, what's his nickname again?
DruidzDuggi.
DruidzDuggi. Yeah.
Well, that was we'll work on it. We'll work on that in the future.
That was awkward, but you know you have to do it sometime for the first time, right?
Exactly. We all.
I mean, there was one day, long time ago, when Artosis did it for the first time as well. You may not believe it, but it has happened. His first time, you know. So
it's true.
It's just like, yeah, like losing your virginity, you know.
All right. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Oh man. So cross positions here on Metropolis, and well, our Terran player actually going for the early supply depot. Doesn't need the supply just yet, but wants to get it down to actually prevent scouting coming in from Harstem. That probe being kind of pesky has done some damage. Takes a little while to get that supply depot finished up, and it's going to be need to be repaired here, but not choosing to go for that. On the other hand, though, Dougie gets all the scouting information he could want and sees that it is just going to be a pretty standard one base opening here. Going to look like a one gate expand. We'll see if that's indeed what he chooses to go for.
So far so good, don't you think so?
So far so good indeed. Our Terran player going for his own one racks expand. He's choosing to drop it inside the base though. Doesn't want to fall prey to any kind of early pressure. Even gonna drop the bunker.
Oh, that's a pretty early bunker, man.
Yeah, it definitely could be an early bunker, but you know, the Stalker gonna be making its way across the map, 15 seconds, and gonna reach the opposite side of the map, be able to put on some early pressure. Well, the Stalker just finished up, I mean. That's why I said in 15 seconds.
Yeah, man. There was some small miscommunication, but we're fine.
It's okay.
we're cool, right?
It's all right.
We're still buddies.
We're still buddies. For now.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun. No, it's still just incredible to me that, you know, we're literally on opposite sides of the world. Yeah, I'm over here in California, and you're over there in Holland. And we're just able to talk to each other and cast games together like it ain't no thing.
It ain't no thing, man. Yeah.
Who would have believed
we're just
15,
like,
20 years ago?
We're just like two black guys. We don't give a shit. Yeah.
All right. All right, Sushi. Let's take a look at this game.
Oh, this game. Okay. No, seriously,
you're getting delirious, man.
Now we're gonna talk seriously now for a second. We see Harstem adding on 2 gateways, which is really normal, and we see DruidzDuggi with he's gonna land this. But by the way, if I can say something like serious for a change,
there you go, man.
Harstem was just scouting the base of DruidzDuggi, and he didn't see the command center because he was building it inside the main base. So Harstem is still not sure what he's doing.
Yeah, very, very important there.
Yeah.
Could be a 1-1-1. He would not know about it, so he's got to play somewhat defensive. And,
yeah, I think the Robo Bay makes sense. He just needs to have some confirmation.
Yeah, the robotics facility, going to be able to get that observer out as soon as possible, but our Terran player definitely playing pretty much as close to standard as you could be. Just
Yeah,
that
and
one
also
right.
as safe as can be, man. You
Yeah,
remember
missile
he's
turret.
already making the turret. It's crazy.
Yeah, 7 minutes. Could be looking at DTs if that were a DT rush, but if we actually take a look at his vision, he doesn't really know a whole lot. He has not scouted since about that 3.5 minute mark. So doesn't know if there's a natural down. Just trying to cover all of his bases, and that's what that missile turret's doing out there in the front of the base, is covering for DTs.
Yeah, he's not covering for Phoenix or something, no. That would be pretty stupid. No. So far, yeah, he's going for bio, that's for sure. But he only has one engineering bay. I guess that's pretty normal. Yeah, it's okay. But he's not making a third base yet. Neither is Harstem. They're both just macroing up. Harstem making robotics bay now, so he's going to switch to Colossus tech. Yeah, we cannot really say for sure. We just have to wait a little bit to see. You know, maybe the Terran. He's making a lot of units, by the way. I don't have the feeling that the Terran DruidzDuggi wants to make a third command center and just go for a macro game. I have the feeling he's waiting for some sort of timing attack. He's making combat shield as well. He just lost the observer. Oh, that's a big problem.
That is a big problem, and the Marines do have stim done. We might see that 2-base.
Yeah, I think we will.
2-base, 2 medevac or 4 medevac timing with stim. Combat shield going to be finishing up here in about another 70 seconds. And yeah, so probably going to go for a 4 medevac timing, something like that. And a huge amount of Marines going to be coming out. A few Marauders, actually no Marauders in this composition. And Harstem going with that early third Nexus. And he's not going to have a whole lot to defend with this. He's going to have to rely on perfect force fields and buying time until that Colossus can get out.
Yeah, but the Colossus will come out in time. No problem.
Yeah, the Marine's going to be coming over there, though. If there can be 4 medevacs in the air, which there will be 4 medevacs by the time that the Marines get onto that side of the map, could lift up. And if he can actually outposition the Colossus, Duggi can actually still do a ton of damage with this just because of the raw damage output of these +1 Marines with stim. But if he tries to engage head-on against force fields and the Colossi, not going to be able to do that. Instead, might be able to force a cancel on the third, might be able to lift up into the main, and in fact will be lifting up with the double drop over here. The probe not going to be able to spot it just yet. And there's the observer. The observer will spot it. Going to pressure the front. And there's the nice force fields. About 10 Marines actually going to get cleaned up right there. But there's the liftoff. The forge goes down. +1 armor canceled. And lifts back up into the medevacs. No problem. He's gotten some damage done here and now choosing to retreat.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say that one player's ahead of the other right now.
No,
I mean, losing a forge with an upgrade, yeah, it's not good. But losing 10 Marines is also not good. Yeah.
I do like that Harstem actually does have that third down. He's continuing to produce probes, only one at a time for right now, but continuing to work on that economy as the Stim Marine does come in, spots that Nexus, and probably says to himself, oh, crap.
Well, yeah, maybe he needs to take a crap, but I'm not sure if he says, oh, crap, because he's got his own third base as well. So economically, he's not really behind. Oh, look at Harstem's third base. His probes are not doing anything. Oh, okay. Woo! I was so scared. Also, Harstem is going for double forge right now. He's starting his 1-1 upgrades relatively late. I mean, our Terran player already has 1-1, upgrading 2-2. So Harstem is really behind on upgrades right now. Of course, Chrono Boost can solve an issue or two, but still, yeah, it's still pretty even, don't you think so?
Yeah, I think that it is still even. Something that might uneven it a bit is the 4 medevacs that are trying to come out here. But look at the amount of observers that Harstem has out on the right side of the map right now. 3 observers covering his right flank, and this drop going into the main shouldn't get anything done. The third, though, could be very vulnerable. Only 1 cannon, not in a perfect position. Well, there's Marines actually being unloaded. Gonna have to load up right away again. And where are the Stalkers? Not in position just yet. There's the drop coming in the third. And, well, all the medevacs alive for now. Marine's going to start to work on this cannon, and the third's in a lot of trouble. The observer's going to be starting to come over, and, well, the third taking some serious pressure here. Loses one of the medevacs, it does appear, so the Marine's going to have to be evacuated over there. In fact, loses another medevac. Just lost 2 medevacs full of Marines, and make that 3 medevacs. actually losing a ton of units. Harstem defending this extremely well right now.
Yeah, you could say that. I mean, it may look a little bit chaotic at first, but he was splitting up his Colossus to deal with the Marines in the main base, which was just enough. And then he went to the third base and basically lost... How many probes did he lose? 6 in total this whole game. So that's negligible. And at the same time... Yeah, that's a fucked up word, man. And at the same time, he just... You know, his army's still standing. Yeah, he did it. He should have lost way more than he did.
Yep, didn't lose a whole ton there, and so great job by Harstem. If we take a look at the income right now, about 30% in favor in terms of minerals for our Protoss player. He's quickly approaching that 200 supply mark, and with Storm on the way, he's working on plus 2/2 in terms of weapons and armor upgrades, getting a Warp Prism, and he's mounting up for a very big attack. If he's able to get Storm in addition to this army that he already has, there could be some very, very bad times ahead for DruidzDuggi.
Yeah, and if DruidzDuggi has some battle cruisers, it will be the other way around.
I don't know, man. I don't know about all of that. Have you seen MVP versus Squirtle Game 5?
Of course. If I would be controlling the camera, I could show you the place where he vortexed all the battle cruisers. It was so awesome.
It was right here. I'm actually showing it on camera. So yeah, that was on this map. But
yeah, that was so epic.
I remember watching that game because like GSL games are on at like that was probably 3 in the morning for me. And I'm just like sitting there watching it, and I'm like, this is a pretty good series, I guess, but Squirtle's getting pretty stomped. Oh, he took one game. He took one game, and what in the hell is going on now? And when that happened, I literally screamed and woke up my roommate.
Yeah, I can't remember if I literally screamed, but I mean, oh, there's gonna be a battle or not?
Oh, there certainly
place your bet.
Here.
I think. Is there gonna be a battle?
I've got Terran against this army. I've got Terran
force
all day.
Field.
Big force fields, actually. Funneling all these units in right there.
More force fields.
Needs more force fields for sure. The Guardian Shield helping. There's a big storm on top of a lot of units right there. Needs another one though. Turns it around, and here comes the second storm perhaps. And there's a big storm on the left flank. Vikings trying to bring down the Colossi, and will bring down all the Colossi. But there's the flank on the charge lots. Able to clean up the completely right flank right there. And, well, Terran maybe not getting as good of an engagement as I thought. And... Whoa. Yeah, need Big Bird actually out of this game.
Yeah, it's like chill out. This is like Messi Bird out, you know?
Yeah, chill, get out.
Yeah, I was trying to make a joke about, but their names are totally not similar, so I couldn't make a joke. So I said it like awkwardly.
I got it, man.
Yeah.
I thought you were telling him to chill out. But there's actually a storm drop going to be coming out over here. And, just a huge storm going to be coming in right there. That was a total of 10 workers being killed. In the main base, a huge zealot warp in. That's a total of 8 zealots going to be making their way through the Marauders. Marauders do not do so well against zealots.
He's dancing zealots. He was dancing zealots.
He's getting BM in this one. No, he's just having fun saying, get the hell out of my game. Gonna retreat for now. 20 supply up, and able to establish his own 4th base. Starting to mine from that. Harstem is in a fantastic position. 3-3 on the way. And wow. DruidzDuggi not able to get the damage done that he needed.
No, and now he has Ghosts. I guess they can change the tide of battle, but yeah. It's gonna be difficult because Harstem is on a roll tonight.
He is indeed, as well. One ghost does go down there. Actually,
Look at
lose a couple of ghosts being killed right here by the zealots. And wow,
Blink in the main base.
There you go, Blink. Gonna be able to start taking out some reactors and supply depots. Warpin gonna be coming in here. Ghost on the front lines. Ghost with no EMPs. There's an EMP, big EMP in the middle of that base. Templars are still available. They'll have the energy. And Ghost. There's another big Blink gonna be coming up. The Ghost get disintegrated. One ghost is all that's left here. Harstem just has to worry about that one ghost.
Feedback.
Yeah, feedback will kill that. The EMP not going to be going out just yet. Going to get crushed by the Colossus. There's the Zealots going to be coming in as well. And Protoss player perhaps going to be taking a huge engagement right now. Up 20 supply. Able to force the Terran player into a very small choke point right here. AoE damage going to be huge. Where's the Storms? Where's the Storms? Doesn't even need the Storms. There's
It
nothing
doesn't need him.
left
No,
to
he's,
storm.
Storming his own.
Harstem up 50 supply right now. Up in terms of income. If you take a look at the army supply, up in terms of 86 army supply to 49. Wow. I don't know. What the heck is
so
DruidzDuggi gonna do?
DruidzDuggi, he needs to get out.
He needs to get the hell out?
Yeah.
Planetary Fortress on the right side takes the pressure from some dancing zealots. I think this is, like, these zealots are actually worth it. Even though they did literally nothing, they were dancing, demoralizing your opponent, maybe putting them on tilt. I like it.
Why not?
Showboat. I love it.
Oh, this is a great game, by the way. Really funny. Now there's gonna be another engagement, maybe the last engagement of the whole game.
We'll see. Protoss player trying to get everything into position. There's the charges. Archon's in the front line trying to do a lot of damage. Vikings trying to get rid of the Colossi. Colossi attacking the wrong things, though. That's an issue, but maybe not as big of an issue as we thought. The Vikings... Oh! Storm's going down against all the bio, and that is likely going to be it. The bio trying to get in there, able to clean up a lot, and the EMPs were good. Big blink, though, and the Colossi just walking right up the cliffs. The Colossi just going to do so much damage, and that is it. Stormy weather indeed, and GG.